out of a week's worth of an exercise looking at the work we do in our team. We gave them a challenge to pick on 3 different sites, to analyse the sites and come up with a plan as to what they thought the best form of development might be, whether that was commercial development or revenue or just customer benefit. So they did very well. When we first saw these students on Monday, I think they were a bit phased by it. We saw them again on Wednesday and they were a bit more alert and engaged with it, and by today they're all fully engaged. So I'm very impressed with how they've dealt with the process and how they've got on and gone through the process, and their outputs were very good, really quite accurate, I'd say.
It teaches a diverse range of skills, from leadership to working in a team.
I've just been blown away by the quality of what I've seen with our students. I'm really proud of every single one of them. We've got students who have just grown during this week, that came in with minimal confidence and have just delivered fantastic presentations and done themselves, their families and us absolutely proud, and they've gained enormously from the week.
I think the thing for me was I saw some people in particular actually grow in that hour or so. I think everybody was different. I think each one of them was a different man at about 12 o'clock from they were at 11. And I think a few of the quieter guys who wouldn't normally have done something like that really grew. And a couple of people spoke who I don't think I've ever heard speaking before, even in class. And I think some individuals really grew, and I think everybody took something really important away from it.
And you took the initiative. What I loved about it is that you took yourself off to the stations, off your own back. It wasn't in our brief. You looked at it and said, if you want to do this properly, we need to go and see the stations, you've taken pictures, you've given us really detailed insights. I think it's very valuable to the team here.
I think it's great that they're getting involved in something that's not just academic. It's putting their academic and learning actually into practice in a live environment where they're actually getting to network with real business people. And often at that age you've maybe not got a lot of what we might call life experience or work experience. And when you come to being interviewed or writing an application, having that experience from something like Classroom to Boardroom is excellent, particularly where you've had to get up and present and work on a real problem. That would be useful for all sorts of applications, for all sorts of roles. Teamwork, communication skills, problem solving, all the things that we're looking for in our apprentice and graduate applicants.
It's interesting to see how each student presents differently with their own levels of confidence. Obviously some are better at presenting, but it's also good to see some of their aren't as good, still learning from the process and going through the challenge.
Working together as a team, getting everyone to inform back to me, sort of leading and guiding on what I needed, and getting them to feedback as fast as possible to get it all completed up for the deadline.
Well, from today I've noticed that they seem to be more dedicated, more focused, more committed and more determined to work hard, and that if they put their mind to anything they can achieve it.
And they are going to take confidence. They will go back and they will say to their peers that didn't come on the week, you should have been there, because I'm a different person as a result of having been on this week. I know more, I'm confident, I can communicate, and I've acted like a businessman this week, not a school child.
Certainly presentation and wider research. I was quite impressed actually at the level of detail that they went into with things like property prices and revenue creation. So I think they learned about researching in the real world, finding proper realistic answers to realistic tasks.
There are a couple of really quite good ideas. They came up for brand advertising and that type of thing. I was quite impressed with that because that wasn't in the information pack we gave. In the information pack we gave for the exercise, there were a few clues, but stuff like major sponsorship and brand advertising wasn't in that pack, so that's all their own thinking.
I would not hesitate to recommend it 100% to anybody. It's one of the best experiences I've had as a teacher. I've been teaching 34 years. I've rarely seen such commitment from students over. It was a concise length of time, 5 days, but it was effectively 9 till 5 for those 5 days, working really, really hard, and then into the night.